today, yeah, man. Today we're here with the podcast of Xterior knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, bro. Yeah. Today, you know what I mean? Like, today I was thinking like a lot of.
So what's good, man? What's goody? What's goody?
Like, you know what I mean? I was thinking like how a lot of people in this day and age don't really understand like you know what I mean, like the narrative between, you know what I mean, like the you know how UFOs, right, like they're seen as a threat, you know, and it's very ridiculous because like throughout the whole mainstream media right now, they are trying to hold an image of what these things are, and then they're trying to blame it on another country, or you know, like the U.S. always does this. You know what I mean? Like they always love blaming other things for their equipment that they think that it's another equipment from somewhere else. But like, well, what you think about that, man?
There's an Aboriginal named Kanye West. Which, I mean, I'm saying this, bro. I'm happy that KKK divorced, you know what I'm saying, so she don't got to be the first lady. The first thing that's going to come out in his mouth when he becomes president is why was the mainstream media tied with the politics?
Right.
Why wasn't it the media? Why wasn't it, see, like, that's the bigger picture. Why isn't it speaking up for what the people say? Like, the mainstream media can't even speak for what the people see. There was this goddamn video showed up, all of them were speaking the same script throughout the whole show. It was like the same words, same thing together, bro. It was the same to see that shit on video. And it's like, how can the mainstream media even like say what they want to say? They can't even speak for themselves. Like,
yeah, man. It's
Xterior knowledge.
Right, because it's, you know what I mean, it's all manipulated, it's all controlled, you know what I mean. So like the fact that you remember when that thing with Kanye West when he said, he was like George Bush doesn't like black people, you know what I mean?
Straight up said it.
Yeah, bro. Like
that was like straight up saying shit. Now he's trying to play a manipulative game to try to sneak in, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like infiltration.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he doesn't like Trump, you know what I'm saying? Or doesn't like those people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't like those people either. I know what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't like certain people, and then in the long run, they try to like hurt you. You know?
Yeah, no, definitely. Because like it's
like they try to hurt you.
Right, because and you saw what happened to Kanye when he was trying to raise up his awareness and and stuff like that to the people, and then he got fucked over. Right, he got fucked over.
He's on the spiritual shit, man. Jesus can't forget about what he's saying there, like King.
Right,
and the original King. So he's trying to sneak in the message. He can't be straight up though.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing, like, you know what I mean, and then they took him into the hospital.
When he straight up said that shit about George Bush, he was being straight up. He wasn't trying to say no lies, he wasn't trying to be sneaky about it. He was saying straight up, he doesn't really care about it.
Nah, he doesn't.
He cares more about those kids. He was molesting goddamn, and when he was sitting there fucking with people on this shit, he was sitting there raping kids and shit.
Man, and that's really like a fucked up shit, man. That these people can get away with anything because they are the what we call the elite or whatever the fuck they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's scary knowledge on that though.
I mean, I feel like definitely. I do believe that they are reptilians. You know what I mean? That they are, because why in a human's mind?
We shout out to you on Instagram, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, definitely. You can.
That's a shout out, bro.
Yes, G Henry.
Thank you so much. Thank you for me. He does just exposed to shit. Like you can say, yo, I don't believe, but it's like sometimes it's in front of your face, man.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm saying?
Yeah, cause bro, look, like you see, look when you know the people that capture the thing with the split eye. You know what I mean? Remember, your camera does not have a belief system. Your phone does not have a belief system. It doesn't believe in God. It doesn't believe in anything.
Yeah, it can be pixelated and shit, but it's still showing exactly what happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what video is. Like you see it. Unless somebody edited that video. But this should be happening on, like, you know, live television. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then people want to think, oh, now that was edited, so somebody's gonna take their time inside the media to edit someone's eye.
Oh, wait. You did say that, you know, maybe they're doing some kind of fake invasion, so you think maybe that part of the invasion.
I mean,
No.
I wouldn't.
It don't matter if it's real or fake. If it's showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's showing up. Even if, I would be more disturbed if it was fake, and they was trying to pretend they look like shit doing like plastic surgery, so.
Nah, definitely, and that's the thing, man. Like, but at the same time, you know, we see the evidence, we see what's being pulled out there. You know what I mean? And we see that they look. I don't think that's part of the invasion. I think they are exposing themselves as what they truly are. You know, like I believe that invasion is something completely different. That when the invasion comes, you know, like whether, like I said, fake or not, for the people who already know how to contact, for the people who already know how to do all of this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like spirituality, meditation, like you gotta keep grounded when, you know, like this type of stuff happens within this life, you know?
Yo, Lil Wayne said, stay prepared. That's why I say prepare. Prepare for the best. Prepare for the worst.
Right. And that's
like J. Cole said in the song, like if it goes up or if it goes down, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That interview shit, like that shit. You gotta be prepared for both of them. That's why I gotta take. I don't hesitate not to stop that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay outside. You know what I'm saying? That's. You see what I'm saying? To actually stay in tune, stay in rhythm, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. Like sun gazing, connecting with yourself, connecting with nature, connecting with the environment around you, raising your vibration.
Bro, just the fact that you can do that.
Right, dude, it's amazing. It's beautiful, man. And
some people can't, man.
Right, dude.
Some of these,
like Tupac said. Tupac, you know what I mean? He said, you know, changes. You know what I mean? We gotta change the way we eat. We gotta change the way we do things. Cause like,
we live, yeah.
Right.
Like your lifestyle, Xterior, this shit is it's a lifestyle.
Right, cause dude, like you know what I mean? Cause like I said, bro, like because this is just connected to our roots. You know what I mean? And without our roots, we become soulless. You know what I mean?
Soulless beings just walking around. Dark, man. That's dark energy. That's the true dark. You know what I'm saying? Because the darkness isn't the actual darkness. The darkness comes in being too convenient with everything. You know what I'm saying? And then you just completely lose touch of being.
Right.
That's why some cases it may be difficult for you. You know what I'm saying? During the time of day, shit, you may struggle to do that. You know what I'm saying? You almost slowly, you know what I'm saying? You can't see it, but trust it's there. It's always gonna be there. The sun's gonna be there. You know, you're gonna have to, because that's why they're gonna leave the planet.
Right.
You're trying to go into space and shit, but that's why.
Right. So that's why they're also bringing in transhumanism. Transhumanism, you know, is a part of the AI robot, and they want us to make us be these robots. You know, the RFID chip, the things, the microchips that they want to put in us. You know what I mean?
You know, they trying to do the most with that vaccine.
Yeah, man, I don't trust.
They're trying to do the most with that shit. Like, I've seen that shit, like, goddamn, everywhere. bro. It's scary the way they promote it. Because they try to like say, you know, a certain group should do it, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, why?
Bro, and you know about the
smallpox. I mean, why?
right, bro, and you know, like in the biometric system, you know what I mean, is there to see, like it's crazy how they have a biometric system, and this is happening in China, and eventually it's gonna come here to the U.S. where they can read your movements, they can know what you're thinking, and they know who you are just by analyzing your face through a computer generator, through a camera.
Yeah, to a screen.
Right.
Like, you go inside the shit for somebody else, to a screen.
Right.
Like, you go inside the shit for somebody else, to a screen. Living your life through a screen, through a photography lens. Like, I mean, how you gonna bend lights like that up there? Like, I don't be cool and shit, like, where I be living. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but, you know, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? My temptation is like, you know, they show what my camera roll. But that's just how the dice level, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
Bruh. What about C5, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what
man.
about CG5?
Look, man, I know, look, bro, starting off this journey of doing CE5, you know, like, even when it was, like, because like I said before, like, you know, when I discovered about CE5 through a thought of consciousness of, when, you know, when the fact that it came into my mind, saying so many UFOs and stuff like that, and then I started realizing, like, that we are able to do this, it made me thought about it like this. So they've been suppressing 70 years plus of research, but through ancient times this already existed. And through ancient times, these people didn't have no camcorders. They didn't have anything to basically, you know, put it out there like what we are doing now. You know, everything was through writings, descriptive writings of what they saw for themselves. And that's why we have all these drawings, all these, you know, like sculptures and all these other things. So that's just a piece of ancient history that was left behind because humans forgot how to connect with themselves. And the thing is that when doing CE5, you are connecting with not just your everything of who you are as a human being. When you connect with them, you realize that they are your ancestors. They are the people, your ancestors. They are your ancestors. They are the people who were already here, who already did all these things. Yeah, I would consider myself a hybrid.
You know what I'm saying? You have past, alien, past human, like cookies.
It's genetically, you know, there. It's already genetically there right when you're born. It's just when you activate your DNA and your crystalline body and your, like when everything starts to arise. Like this is why I'm glad I, you know, through self-discovery. Nobody had told me anything of this kind of concepts or anything like that. I just was through my journey, and then I learned it through myself, and then I figured out who we and what we truly are. And it only makes sense because, see, they want to argue about evolution, but then at the same time, they still have the missing link of what evolution actually is. They want to say that we are combined with primates. In a way, yes, we are. The Annunaki in Genesis, they did bring the ape gene, and then they put it with our genes. But but that does not mean that we are them. It just means that we have the code with us, but we didn't evolutionize by them.
Hey, the Annunaki got mentioned on episode 1.
Oh yeah, man.
The Annunaki, man, that's real exterior now. Not everybody knows about the Annunaki. You know, like, Nibiru, Planet X, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even get in trouble with those type of things unless they go deep into the rabbit hole.
Nah, definitely.
I mean, Annunaki. Like, we talking about Jay Electronica dropping it up on a song. Talking about Travis Scott dropping it up on a song. We've seen that shit.
Yeah, man.
We get close to that shit. Rest in peace. Capital Steve's mentioned Annunaki too.
And it just makes sense, bro. Everything about it makes sense because it's like, okay, you know, you can have your decisions on whatever you believe in. You know what I mean? Like, it's no disrespect to nobody's beliefs, but you know, at the same time, if we were to be actual evolutionizing through apes and monkeys, we would definitely still have some attributes at least to resemble their stuff. I mean, they say that the hair complex, but that's because we just grow with it, you know? And the thing is that, like, we are the lowest conscious form of a being, but who is able to elevate into the higher realms of consciousness. That is the difference. Right.
That's because saying that we came from aliens, all of us, you saying that? We're saying that we all got. The only reason we're here is because of aliens. I'm saying technologically, because that's what you're saying. Somebody came in and said, yo, this is how we do it. This is how we believe it done. Yeah. And then they said, okay, well, I believe you. I believe you because you came over here in a flying shit. That's what you're saying now? You're saying they came down here in a flying shit, right?
I mean, it only makes sense. But don't get me wrong, though. That, okay, like us, that
you know
we were...
I see that they're a whole other species, but they you. That's how I see it. I see that they can exist in multiple planets. Because I believe certain humans can exist in multiple planets. Not everyone's built to go to space.
Right, not everybody.
I'm serious. I mean, I'm saying physical. Certain people can't fix. Unless we make it to where like, we bring objects everywhere, but it's like, how you gonna do that? How you gonna bring like that Annunaki has something to do with that? Then I believe you. But it makes no sense if the Annunaki know how to get over there. Why didn't they teach us?
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing about it. That, you know, there's a lot of people who say that the Annunaki is the reptilians.
But we saying you have Annunaki or have reptilian?
No. I meant like as in like, you know.
Because the Annunaki is a whole different ancestry.
Right. Because
saying Annunaki is saying they showed up in Egypt.
Wait, what?
They showed up in Egypt.
Well, you know, through the Euphrates, through the right, like around Egypt with the you know, because they had to find gold.
They influence. You saying they influence? I can't. It's not. I'm saying Egypt.
Right, Egypt. Right.
That they influence Egypt.
Yeah, no, I definitely believe that they influence.
That's exterior knowledge shit. Like, think about it, bro. Think about how close the Anunnaki were to the Egyptians. And and then Greek, and then people got influenced and shit. But the Annunaki had everything to do with Egypt. If your timeline is correct, the people that were there were influenced by the art that you were seeing. You know what I'm saying? The sculptures, you know, some of them look like aliens. That's what you told me, right?
Yeah. I mean, remember, there's a whole category of types of extraterrestrial. You know, like the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, the Greys. There's a whole category, not just the reptilian. I don't believe that only the reptilians influenced Egypt. I also believe it was the Greys, and the Anunnaki. But I believe it was mostly the Anunnaki and the Greys.
You have gray. I remember you said something. You would have gray. You came from one of the Greys.
You see, the thing is, like, it's kind of it's kind of the thing is, like, the thing is like I realize, you know, like, because, you know, there's terms like starseed, indigos, crystal children, you know what I mean? And we all come from different formats of reality, but that means you can be half reptilian, half gray, half, like, because we're multidimensional in nature. You can be almost like maybe literally just everything.
A little bit of everything.
Right.
Everybody's mixed. That's what everybody says. Everybody's mixed with something, so you can't see the one thing. You're multi-layered, you're multifaceted.
Right.
But nobody said, okay, now you're from an alien. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't do aliens. Your whole body is mutated. But at the same time.
The native tribes, like the
people were tribes.
Right, and but let me say that
people were influenced by the reptilians.
no, they weren't influenced by the Pleiadians. You see.
What?
I swear, dude. These people, the native tribe has talked. Like no.
There you go.
Like, let me say, like, look, the native tribe, right?
Oh yeah.
But man, all right. So no, the native tribe, right? They got influenced by the star people, and that's what they used to call them. Star people. And then there's this I forgot which native tribe it was, but they said that they were connected with the Pleiadians, and that's where they came from. Right. Where they came from. Pleiadians, and that's where they came from. Right. Yeah, the Cherokee tribe. You know, and they called. I forgot which one it was, man. But like, I know
that's the original map. That's the original US. You know what I'm saying? That's the original states and all those places. So it was one of those tribes.
Yeah. But you gotta see this, man. So if these people knew that those people were with them and were connected with the Pleiadians and things like that, you know, we can't just discard this and think that, oh no, these people are crazy. They're, you know what I mean, because they are practicing what they left them, which, you know, to them the Pleiadians are their ancestors. Just like when I'm in contact with my ancestors, it's the same thing with their ancestors.
So what are your ancestors telling you? Saying because you're saying provides connection with your ancestors.
Right, you establish a connection and you create a bond with them. It's a personal bond. And the thing is, man, like, okay, Like when I say establish a connection, since I've been doing this already for almost 3 years, it hasn't taken me that long to really get like when I first started doing CE5, like it didn't took that long to see them. It felt like we almost instantaneously already connected before we even connected. Like if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. You have that with C5 because you've been practicing the C5 method, like even since the child before you knew what C5 was. So you have somebody like with like something, they're gonna put their strong feeling throughout their whole life. So then when they get in their rhythm, it's a whole different muscle. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe.
Right, you won't.
Makes sense. Right, this whole once you're connected with your rhythm and you're doing what you learn, you're actually in tune with who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to disconnect. Some people got disconnect.
Right. And the thing is, man,
you know?
Yeah, and
like, because that's what's in that shit, bro. The signal. We used to connect with a primary wire.
Right.
And that used to be the tool we used to focus on the most. People are trying to distract us from that. You know what I'm saying? So now C5 can become a practice for you as long as you do some things like astral projection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
man.
do some of that.
Right, and that's
you focus on some of your methods. And then you get to this, you know what I'm saying? You get this projection. Because astral projection is like it's like kind of the first step to C5. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta put that GPS out there, you know what I'm saying?
definitely. And
you gotta put that signal out there and then it starts showing up. You know, let's just hope that's just this, you know, those ancestors speaking to you ain't like undercover police.
I feel you. Yeah, man. And when I say
you say something that shit, but you can't do the demons when you do that.
Right, some people believe that strongly.
You don't.
No, I don't. I don't believe it.
I don't.
You see, the problem. You see, the problem is with right, you know, and the problem is with that, you know, it's all based around fear on what they can't handle because humans already can't handle what they don't know, you know? So like, the truth is that calling them demons, calling them fallen angels or whatever you want to call them, they're already here and they're already doing what they're trying to do with us. So it doesn't matter what you call them as long as you believe and acknowledge that they exist. And then if you connect with them, that is the prime that their goal is to also connect with you when you are ready. So for the people who are religious, for the people who are still in fear of what an extraterrestrial is, they're never going to connect with one because of that fear. Because of that lack of not knowing and ignorance.
Yeah, because if you was taught this shit as a young child, like if somebody told you, you know, it's just astral projection, you know what I'm saying? Meditation, you know what I'm saying? You know, sun gazing, you know what I'm saying? Going outside, you know, like, you know, try, you know, also, like, you can also do some moves, you know what I'm saying? So you can be, you know, and then do something like C5, you know, in ancient times it was called something completely different.
Right.
People weren't talking about, you know, fifth dimension and all that. You know what I'm saying? They were more so talking about tunes. You know, like what rhythm are you at with what you're spiritually connected with? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all frequency. You know what I'm saying? Frequencies and things like that. Because that's only reference point that's not written down. Now, it can only be heard. You know what I'm saying? It's oral stories. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So those type of things were actually the original scriptures before scriptures. They had people just say what was happening. They had to sign language, you know what I'm saying? Like, going down, you know what I mean?
Right, and the oldest thing was you know, Sanskrit knowledge from the Hindus, the Vedas, the painting on the wall with Jesus, the UFOs, the scriptures. You know, it's everywhere. Ancient UFOs are everywhere throughout history. Like, and this is why we can never deny that we are alone in this planet if they already seen what they saw. Just because we didn't see one, or just because it doesn't exist here, doesn't mean it exists somewhere else, within another dimension, within another higher plane of existence. It all depends on what your perception is trying to reach to when going into this kind of field, which is the consciousness. And bro, man, and let me say this, man. And you are, and when you see, like, you and me did CE5 together, and you were a witness.
So something that was not identified, you know what I mean? And it's like, to this day, you know, it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Some people, you know, you can't deny what you see in the evidence of that shit.
Right, especially if it's in your face.
To deny it. Now, some people just don't know that CE5 can be done anywhere and everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This can happen upstairs, you know what I'm saying? The apartments, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it can happen anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's up there, you know, but the good part is always that it's outside.
Right, and you can actually look. This is how the evidence, how I look at it. This is how I look at evidence. If I'm able to see it with my own two eyes, if I'm able to record it, to me that's enough evidence. And if they come continuously and they come more and more, that just lets me know that they're always there.
So you gonna teach younger people that don't know how to see.
The yoga people?
Yoga people be into that, yeah, most definitely. Yoga people would know them.
Right, and you know, and the thing about CE5 too, like, you know, people who like to like, you know, people and the thing about CE5 too, like, you know, people who like do yoga, you know what I mean, like, you know, and people what they call the new age. Right, like what people call them, you know, the new age information. I don't believe none of this stuff is new age. All this stuff is literally right. And because right, like for people,
you're saying when you speak to them, they're very strict on how they stick to their religion. You know what I'm saying? They don't even contradict themselves. Like, they really about this shit. Like, especially when you live in shit like this in one, they really are about this shit.
Everybody must feel my thrive. Everybody must feel my pain, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely, because they stick to the roots on where they came from.
Yeah, like, certain people ones I know, like, they don't even like travel hard shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause like they're not, they go ahead and say, no, but I'm not even gonna travel.
Man, they just walk on their 2 feet.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you use other transportation and stuff to but like, still, like, it's like more like, I feel that though. Like, I feel, like, I get, you know what I'm saying? Cause walking around is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's a different journey to get to where you want to get to. When you walk, there's a distance to you walk over there. I mean, like I was reading the Quran and like the pilgrimage, it's like the Million Man March, like it's Million Man March, like it means something for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine people doing all the representation over there and shit. Like, you know, being listening to the senses up just by humming and doing the sound. You know, like Kid Cudi's humming the sound.
Yeah.
Million people with this other than levitation to just lift the whole case is like one of the wild. It's like one of the wild houses. Case is like one of the wild houses. So like lifting the case and shit to all the levitation. And all the gates just going like a goddamn dome over the, you know what I'm saying, like shit, like,
Yeah.
levitation, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't checked that out, I mean, that's the history channel talking about this shit.
Acoustic levitation, not definitely, because, bro, levitation. Not definitely, because acoustic levitation, not definitely, because, bro, yeah, man, and dude, and that's the thing, like, through vibrations, you are able to move the object, and that makes sense, because with sound, it is, what sound does when you, like, let's say, like, you are drumming something, and then let's say you take something, and then let's say you take a whole stuff, and then you signal that, okay, let's say everybody in that one group, and then they have an object that they want to raise, so they all project their mind through that object while raising the vibration up the ground to levitate the object to where they want to put it. Because you know,
it's a mixture of telepathy, so, you know what I'm saying, you have to collectively think about the same, you know what I'm saying, like, you guys gotta have to think about and sing being rhythm. That's cool, you know what I'm saying, because people sometimes sing for different reasons, but imagine like all people sing for the same reason, doing something, you know what I'm saying, like just, you know, humming and drumming and particular patterns, humming and drumming and humming and drumming and particular patterns, particular forces too, you know what I'm saying, that just opens up what's been waiting to be opened, you feel me? Waiting to be opened, you feel me? You feel me? Because wake up, go goddamn.
Oh, my bad.
Hold up, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, I'm really, you know what I'm saying? Like when Maul jumps into that interview. I'm like, oh, you pulled up? Yeah. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Black Podcast. That's it. Joe Black Podcast.
Yo,
You know.
bro, no, man, yeah, no. Blowhorn to move that rock.
The Shaolin monk. These are legit people that got like the best training ever in life, but they got ultimate balance.
Damn.
Ultimate balance. I remember one of the Shaolin monk. I'm just gonna facts, but like they taught me how to do these moves and shit. And like it's like that shit.
Man, that's amazing. Now, baby, flow. You gotta flow with your body. You know what I mean? To really like. You know what I mean? Like if you don't know how to flow with your body, man, then your body is not in balance. You know what I mean? You need to learn how to flow with it to understand everything. You know what I mean? Because everything is flowing all the time. Like because we are instruments. And when we drink water, we flow with water.
Something out there, just one. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated. Steering out.
And meditation is what raises. And meditation.
Steering out.
And meditation is what raises these frequencies and vibrations to allow you to do almost anything. The law of attraction, the manifestation, the way you are able to get in this life, of whatever you feel or desire or choose. And you can all create your own reality around it. Because you are aware of awareness, then you can be aware of everything surrounding your ideas, your thoughts, your inner thinking, and just your feelings in general.
So what's good, man? So what's good? Good. You know what I'm saying? Steering out.
What you want to do, man?
Because I'm ill like what? Like her.
It's you.
Mr. Broken Man, whole ill. I'm
True. Yeah, man. But like,
I'm just saying.
Obama just ended up like saying like, always do what you can do your best. Because nobody's perfect, and we're all here to just live. All of is life, and just take your time because nobody is going to, you know, just be with you, man. All love.
That's what will happen.
Shit, I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Continue to do extra projection out there, you know what I'm saying? 37 degrees. You know what I mean? Get that shit right, man. Stand yourself on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Stand yourself on your earth. You know what I'm saying? Help what you're doing to make sure you do something right. You know what I'm saying? Something right for everybody. You have to go on the information, you gotta go on it. Stay in tune, because if you do that astral projection, you teach your kids about that shit. 37 degrees.
Be with yourself. Know thyself.
37 on that. You know what I'm saying? 7, man. Casino, Xterior.
Popping props, that's what we're